y'all? So I haven't really been vlogging that much, but I've been just been trying to do a whole bunch of work and getting shit done without you know, going off on nobody and shit like that. But I am probably going to be changing my nails up, and I just got this package and I want to show y'all because I want to get some designs. I'm probably gonna get online and get some designs for the new set of nails that I want to do. So this is the new shit, okay? I'm thinking about doing maybe some gold foils. Definitely a lot of different colors to try. So I'm just really excited because I got so many ideas that I could do with the gold foils that I'm indecisive. So I'm trying to make sure that I know what I want. And then I got this glitter. I'm probably going to do this encapsulated glitter probably. I was thinking about mixing the gold foil with the encapsulated glitter. But I'm just not sure yet. And you know it's getting ready to be fall, so I'm probably going to add some fall colors. And did I order that set? I was going to order this nude set for fall to do nude colors. So that's probably what I'm getting ready to do. And look up some designs after I get off the tarot and start cooking my food. But I'm ready to change my nails up, honey. I think I always do that. Every time I get something new, I always want to change the design. So I'm ready to see what I can do. I even got like these mermaid shells. They ain't in all the nail stuff that I got, but I got these mermaid shells that'll go with this copper color. So I'm trying to think of like how I'm going to encapsulate it and put the gold in it and go from there. And then I'm going to do London's nails for school. She wants me to do her nails. She's trying to go for like this steampunk look. So I'm thinking, she said something like light gray. So I'm going to do something like that with her nails too. But hopefully I'll get that shit on video. But I ain't been doing shit. Bitch, I ain't been doing shit. Okay, tending to my garden, watering my plants. Okay, taking care of my kids, getting in the road for school and shit. But it is what it is. Hopefully I will try to get another story time popping. But I was wanting to talk more about, you know, some witchcraft and some more crafting. Some more things that I have on camera, and literally like arts and crafts, like, you know, making art. So hopefully I'll figure out what I want with my nails and what the new set is like. But I really like my setup. I just feel like I should turn my desk around because I get more lighting this way. I don't know. I like the way it looks at nighttime. But I get more lighting when I'm turned towards the sun or when the sun is coming into the room. Otherwise, I'm probably going to have to buy some more lights. And I like the adjustable lights because that way I can move it when the shadows move and when different shit move or whatever. So that's probably my plans. And then I'm going to, well, I got to get the weekend started. And tell me what y'all thinking about the last video as well, too. Because I got a lot of story time. I don't know if I'm going to do that for this next vlog or for the end of the month. But I'm definitely thinking about it for sure. But yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. And roll some reefer up, okay? I might do just a smoke with me. I don't know, it just depends. You know, a bitch be needing to relax as much as possible, okay? If I could film on camera what it look like when I step on toys in the hallway and shit, I would. But yeah, nail time. I'm so excited. Get all this gold foil and see how it's made, baby. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, so I'm getting ready to call the guy because he just called me, and I have to record this shit because he be acting like a bitch ass nigga. So let's see. Yes, I'd like to speak to our man, please.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yes. I just came back and they maybe had like some issue, and then I was reading the text right then, and you got a text and the person said that you picked with you, and then you got bad, and you want to say or whatever. First,
Okay, y'all, before I go, so y'all remember the, fuck, I don't know why my chair sounded like that, but okay. So do y'all remember, I told y'all I'm getting ready to do my nails or whatever. I told London that, I told London that she, okay, so before I go, I told London that I was gonna get her some gel polishes and stuff. Well, me too. Before she go to school, because she said she was trying to do a steampunk look or whatever. So I bought some gel polish. I'm afraid to give it to her. I don't know. I'm afraid to give it to her, but she ain't gonna utilize it like I think she would. But these are the polishes that I got. Model Tones, to be exact, gel art liner. So hopefully I'll be able to use them, but I'm trying not to do too much with this next set of nails. I kind of wanted to keep it simple, even though this isn't simple, it still looks simple, especially on camera. But I got some gel polishes. I told her I would get some polish, and so I did. So we're probably gonna be doing her nails. They're getting ready to go to school, so we're gonna be doing haircuts, nails up in her. I gotta go buy some the rest of their school supplies. I got a lot of shit to do. I'm gonna be trading cars if I like the motherfucker. And getting them together for school for the weekend and starting the weekly readings on Pisces channel. I knew I wasn't gonna have too many weekend readings. I knew it was gonna be like all magic and stuff that was really popping. And one day I kind of want to show y'all like just the routine of what I do, because I don't really do the jars and all that extra shit. I'll do one on myself, which I'll do one on myself, but I don't be fucking with people as far as that extra shit that people be having to do. I don't have to do all that. So maybe one day I'll show you guys like what it is that I have to do to prepare and prep. But yeah, so I have that polish that I just got, and I'm trying to figure out what the next look is, and I don't want it to be ugly where I'll take that motherfucker off, because I will, honey. I'll soak that bitch off with these polishes. But I'm definitely thinking about which colors, what's gonna go with this. I'm not gonna start fall yet until probably 2 weeks from now. I probably won't do fall colors until 2 weeks from now, but I was trying to figure out like what we was gonna do next. So let me go. And I'm slowing down on these too. Straight up. Dude, the maintenance man came in the house to fix fix the leak in the ceiling. And the maintenance man came and he was like, do you want a real cigarette? I was like, no, I don't even smoke cigarettes. He was like, you're smoking a 405. Or he said 305. I said, what the fuck is that? I said, what area code you from, my nigga? Shit, I'm from 405, nigga. What's the 305? So I told him, shit. I just said, shit, I don't smoke cigarettes. I used to. I don't like it. I like how these taste natural. I eat cloves. Well, I put cloves in my tea and I strain it. So this tastes, and this is what I was smoking when I was younger. And so this tastes to me like it tastes more natural than cigarettes. That menthol taste, I can't do it no more. And plus, I said we're going to be breaking generational curses this year. And talking to my brother, I know my mom and my daddy probably both smoke like a motherfucker. There's no... I think it's in my genetics. It wasn't no... Listen, me and him both smoked the same shit. But I said, I asked the maintenance man, I said, what the fuck is a 305? He was like, yeah, I used to smoke those, and I ended up coughing blood up out of my lungs. I said, ew, like I've never had that happen. Bitch, I don't give a fuck how much ecstasy I took. I moderate my smoking unless I'm super, super stressed with whoever's around me. But I went to go research that shit. I said, what the fuck is a 305? Shit. And I looked it up as it's a cigarette. And I was like, he thought I was smoking, I don't know, he thought I was smoking a high crack or something. I don't know what the fuck he thought, but I've been smoking cloves for the longest. And I stopped with the Newports and the, I really didn't even like regular Newports. I ended up smoking Newport Golds. And I don't even know why I like tobacco. I know why I like trees and shit, but I don't even know why I like tobacco. But now that I've gotten older, I like the flavor of what I'm smoking versus smoking it to feel stressed out. And, you know, I'm smoking it because I like the flavor and the taste. I tried the emerald ones as well too, but I like those. I tried the emeralds, the sapphire, blacks. They all have like vanilla flavors, and they got some interesting flavors, but I've smoked them and I don't want to smoke cigarettes no more. Like, I know that my body is aging and growing. I am 36. As of June 25th, 2022, I am 36 years old. Bitch didn't even forgot my motherfucking age. I did. The kids asked me, they was like, how old are you, Mom? I was like, oh, let me count. 1987. Oh, yeah. I remember their birthdays, though. But I don't even count no more, because when I get up there in age, if I do, I'm going to be celebrating like a motherfucker that I'm that old. Okay? I'm going to be I'm going to be dancing with my walker till my motherfucking walker balls fall off. I can't wait to get older. Bitch, I've been on this earth. I done walked around my lungs and my stomachs and my butthole and blew out thousands of millions of shit. And I have made it on this motherfucking earth. All the coronaviruses and chicken pox, polio vaccines and shit I done took. A bitch done survived this long. I'm happy than a motherfucker. You know, when Kevin Samuels died, it really did make me think about my life. I didn't even know that man. But it made me really, really think my life and what I was saying. And, well, the beginning of the year, I really felt like the beginning of the year, it was time for life changes, you know, and being adopted and not knowing what the hell is in your body, what could happen. It's like opening up Pandora's box. And if you don't know your mother or your father, it comes out. Your DNA comes out either way that it goes. Good or bad, or, you know, in between, but it comes out. Let me smoke this weed before I get up out of here. I gotta get myself pumped up and excited and shit. I gotta be my own motherfucking, my own motivation. Like, bitch, you need to do 5 miles today. And I try to do it before I ask the kids. I be asking, I get up and be like, y'all wanna go work out with me? Nigga, please. They done stayed up on the games all night. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go work out. I don't know where my dumbbells are, because I sure was looking for them hoes, and the kids mentioned that to me, that I need to look for them since we moved. I don't know where they at. But anyway, I'm gonna do that. When I come back, I'm gonna repot my plants, and then I'm gonna get in the shower. And because I gotta repot them, the roots is growing down at the bottom, and I want them to be at full harvest, not keep them in the same beds that I've been keeping them in. And I think I want to get like 2 more plants. But when I went in there, I told him, I said, bitch, you better keep this shit for me. You better save this shit for me. Make sure don't nobody get it. It was Alien OG or something. Alien OG Kush or something like that. And I wanted to get it, but shit, it was already gone when I went in there to go get my batch. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do when I come back, and hopefully I'll show you guys that in the next clip. But I was just over here thinking, like, my thoughts be coming to me at the strangest times. One of my clients is getting on my damn nerves. Bitch, if I told you don't do that shit, don't do that shit, bitch. I told you don't do it, don't do it. If I tell you to take that shit down, take that shit down. If I told you to add that shit to it, add that shit to it. Like, if you gonna pay me for my services, at least follow the instructions, because that's how I know you don't know how to follow instructions. And that's ridiculous. So now that they fucked up, I gotta go in, and they feeling some type of way, and I gotta go in and fix it. So I'm at this point where, bitch, if you gonna do what you do, just blow yourself up then, shit. If you don't want to listen to master shit, blow yourself the fuck up, damn it. Straight up. That shit weird to me. Like, you paid me for my services, but you don't want to listen to it, or you use it as a challenge to figure out if you can manipulate it in a different way. That shit don't work. Whether it's reading cards or doing magic, like, that shit don't work with me. And then I've had clients, y'all, They don't fucking listen. They think that they can try me and lie to me and think that I don't know what the hell the basis of the question is about, or who's actually the one that's obsessive and creepy. I just find that very strange. Like, bitch, you're the one who's sneaking on her Facebook to see if they're still talking, and I told you they're not talking. You pay for magic. If they're not talking, they're not talking. Like, why do you have to go snoop to see it once it's done, once you got what you asked for? Why be obsessive about it? That's what's crazy to me. That's so weird to me. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna tweak and fix that shit. And what I can do to bitch, if I said don't do it, don't do it. Like, why would you do that? Like, that's what people be talking about when they say shit be backfiring on the motherfucker. If you go to somebody who's experienced, been doing this shit for years upon years upon years, dealing with multiple clients, back behind the scenes, talking to people, knowing they crazy, seeing they truths, knowing they love life, they kids, all the shit that's going on in their life and shit like that, and they come to me for advice, to ask me questions to see what's going to happen next, and or to get the situation to be manipulated if the ancestors allow me to do that, because sometimes they don't want me to do that shit. So I didn't have to turn motherfuckers down. Bitch, I'm not doing no magic for you. Period. Point blank and dot. And don't hit me up thinking that you can steal my energy or take my energy and ask me questions that pertain to your manipulation, even though you've asked me to direct. Just don't make no sense. I done had clients tell me, like, yeah, I do money spells all the time. And then they hit me up and they're like, I lost my job. So what is you really doing? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they'd be like, Laurel, I have something to tell you. I really kind of messed up. Like, so did you do that shit on a waiting mode? What happened? What happened? That's really what I be thinking. Like, what the fuck happened? You cannot have somebody around to do your work and then you go in and sabotage that shit. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. And then I've had clients be like, oh, I want my money back. Bitch, it ain't no motherfucking refunds in Magic Hope. The fuck? You don't get a church back refunds, do you? And that's another thing. Listen, I seen all the subliminals that was posted. I'm not even gonna mention these bitches' names because they're irrelevant and they be shoo-shooing and foo-fooing and trying to run through my subscriber count, you know, and play best friends with me and then act like everything cool. I don't let people get to my heart, first and foremost. So that's something you're not going to penetrate through. That's something you're not going to get through. I have been doing shit by myself alone for the longest fucking time. All my trials and tribulations, baby daddies, all that shit. I've been doing it motherfucking alone. I don't have no friends to do those types of life-changing things with. Who has friends that's, you know what I mean? Somebody you call, of course, and tell them what happened, but I don't have friendships where they watch the struggle and shit like that. That's not a friendship to me. So, you know, it's different points where you can fall, but being my friend, bitch, you gotta know how to get the fuck back up. You gotta know how to climb the stairs. You gotta know how to drive the car. You gotta know how to walk yourself. You know what I mean? So that type of shit, it just don't go with me. And a lot of people are scared of the truth with me, and I've noticed that even in relationships. Like, I'll find shit out and I'll look at them and I'll already be like, you huh? Or, and it be true, it be the truth, and it's scary to some people. It's scary, but if you're gonna be a client of mine, bitch, you need to have your shit together. Real. Emotionally, physically, mentally, you have to be trying to get your shit together. Otherwise, I ain't gonna work with you because the work ain't gonna be working for you neither. Because you ain't working for your motherfucking self. So it is what it is. And then you got people out here who be saying, you know, the magic is within you. No, baby, they didn't even help counseling and guidance. Straight up. They needed to encounter those things and those people to experience what they needed to experience, you know. But at the same time, I have to tell people, okay, well, here's what's going to happen. So here go your outcomes. You're going to have to outweigh this situation, good or motherfucking bad. But I'm grateful, though. You know, I'm just grateful over all the years, the experience that I done dealt with. I'm grateful. But at the same time, bitch, don't be doing no stupid shit out here. And I'm going to call you out on your motherfucking shit and don't get mad at me. Okay? Bitch, I'm tired. Trying to get rid of this mommy tummy. Whew. I'm sweating. Huh. Yeah. I got my CELTIC coming out and everything. Wait a minute. I don't need no Bruno Mars. Shit. I should got it on film, but there was this Lexus that stopped and all the other cars was passing by it. And I'm like, why the fuck they stopping, dude? And why they stop where I'm walking, where ain't nobody else walking? And this motherfucker like, I can't even catch my breath. This motherfucker like, this must be 10:30. I look hot, shit. I look at them like, shit, the fuck y'all want? They kept stopping and I'm like, shit, don't do that weird shit around me, nigga. I'll get the videotaping your ass, your license plate, your mama. I'll find your mama house, your daddy house. Bitch, don't do me. And it's gonna be murder, she wrote, nigga. Straight like that, especially if you suspicious like that. I don't do no shit like that, but I wish I would've got it on video, but I was too much into my, when you working out, you can't really, when you working out, you can't really set the phone down and do angles and shit like that. You know, that's that fake ass shit. On motherfucking, that's that fake ass shit. Them bitches be in the gym doing them clips. Bitch, when you actually working out, you have to either have a film crew or somebody else come in your ass. Because when you by your motherfucking self, bitch, and you really trying to work the fuck out. Bitch. Bitch. Okay? Alright, y'all, so I'm just like getting myself together, and now I told y'all in the last video that I was gonna make some shit happen. Okay, now I got a little chicken foot with me, so y'all know what time it is. I feel so much more happier, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cause that man, he did not want to give me a different car. So instead, I got to choose what I wanted this time. Hopefully this will stay. I don't know how I'm gonna work that out. So, I feel so much better. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like the shit that they was doing wasn't right, man. Like, you give somebody a car, that bitch should have a tag on the tag. I am gonna park this home in the garage though, but I'm so excited. I got my car. I'm together. Y'all see my nails? I don't think y'all seen. I did them yesterday. I did these hoes encapsulated yesterday. So, yes, honey, fall's coming. Why the fuck not? I don't know if the zoom in looks right or what, but yeah. Those are my nails. I just feel so much better. I got my chicken foot. I'm about to hang chicken foot up. Bitch, I had to pay no $1,000-something tag for that car that they were trying to give me. That motherfucker was like $1,000. I feel like it wasn't worth it. And I am so pleased. Period. Dot. Okay. I just gotta make sure that nobody steal my catalytic converter. So I just feel so much better. I'm loving my nails, honey. Yes, honey. I'm getting better and better each time. Truly. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go get me some. I don't have any Swisher Sweets. So that's exactly what I'm getting ready to go do and go get. And I gotta come back and start the readings. Okay, so I'm about to roll some weed and then clean off my makeup desk. That shit look really, really bad. So, y'all don't mind me. I'm trying to get it all the way together over here, but I don't even know if y'all can see me, but okay, look, this might be better. Shit, I don't know. Okay, so I have to do my vision board, which is in the background. I have to fill that out, and then I have to clean my makeup desk, because I try to clean my brushes at least once a week, because bitch don't get me lying on here, but I try to clean at least once a week. The brushes, that is. So I'm getting ready to clean the desk, but I gotta roll some weed, and then I gotta take the kids school shopping. I already have their backpacks and their I have to get their schedules this week and all the doctor's appointments and all that shit. So that is basically what I'm going to be doing today, and cooking dinner. I've already done a lot. But when the man came to fix the sink, when the man came to fix the sink, he left the little HVAC thingy or whatever the fuck that is. And I've been using that to put breeze in the plants. Now I don't know if it's any good. I don't know if it's kicking up dust and dirt and shit. But yeah, I've been using that for the air for the plants. So I'm gonna have to get a fan eventually. And I just got back from the weed store. That's why I look like this. Look like I've been in my pajamas all day. No makeup, no nothing. I just been cleaning up since I got up. Every morning I sweep, clean up any old extra shit that the kids done left behind. But I've been procrastinating on that makeup desk. I'm not gonna lie to you. So that's what I'm about to do, is clean this shit up. And I'm gonna be giving the girls some of the makeup so they can play in the makeup. I usually do. Like once a palette is like, if I only use like 2 colors in it, I'll give it to them. That's why I like when people sell individual colors, especially like in a glitter line or you know, just little stuff like that. You can buy it individually versus the whole entire palette. Bitch, I'm gonna use 2 colors out of that shit and feel bad that I didn't use the rest of the colors. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. And then I'll get on tarot later. Shit. Once I get dinner started. But I've been thinking about making another channel to do like ASMR sounds and voices and like things to sleep to. Shit like that. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I'm thinking about it. Come with me. And I gotta get these wigishas together and put them on their mannequin heads and comb these bitches and flat iron them like I do every Sunday. See, bitch be talking. Like, bitch, I told you not to. Bitch, I done told you now. Okay. And I'm trying to create it to where it's a lot more easier for me to do my makeup and to talk to you guys and do story time. And I had to make my own lotion. I had to wait on the shea butter to come, and I'm thinking about making some body scrubs. But I added some more. I love making my own lotions, and so I added some more shea butter, but this shea butter is just a little different than this time. I've been making my own lotion for a good 8 years. Well, I say going on, well, okay, my son he just turned 12. So I say about 11 years I've been experimenting and making my own. But shea butter, I get essential oils as well. Some of them I put scent in them, some of them I do not. But I haven't had no eczema. And that's a big deal. My kids too. That's a big deal. No eczema. So as I'm cleaning up, I do have a story to tell, baby. Okay, yes I do. So sit on back up. Alright, this is just gonna be a quick story because, like I said, I gotta take the kids to go get school supplies. So I've almost I think that I'm closer to death than I think I am, because I've almost died a few times being in or around others. When I'm by myself, I say it's no harm my way. But when I'm around others, you know, more than likely, I'm not going to get killed by a bus at my house by myself, you know. But when you're out with others, it's a completely different story. So that's what I'm going to talk about today as I'm cleaning up, because I want y'all to see. I mean, these are the brushes I have to clean. Let me show y'all. Okay. So I have to clean this motherfucker in its entirety. But these are the brushes that I have to clean. And yeah, it's looking very ratchet over here. I have to clean this shit. I have to. So, story time. Here we go. I've almost died a few times, but I think I'm closer to death than I think. Not in a way that my physical body is closer to death, but more so along the lines of knowing when I see death, when I see it, and when it has occurred, or if there are spirits and ghosts who have come to me to either release them. Because as a child, I was that child that had moths and butterflies and shit come up to me, and things have always come to me to die, to transform. And I've always found it very striking that I was so close to death, but it's already right there. I had stayed in these really hood ass apartments, so I don't want to hear nobody on my other channel be talking that shit about how she didn't have her kids or some weirdo shit like that motherfuckers have said about me on that channel. I'm like, bitch, y'all do not know me. Y'all have never been on this channel, obviously, because I incorporate my kids even on tarot. I let them read their own cards. So I used to stay in the hood. So if anybody ever say like, oh, she was on government assistance, you goddamn right I sure was. Damn, motherfucker. Shit, I know people on disability. I know people who on Social Security been on that shit all their motherfucking lives. And so what? It ain't got nothing to do with me. But anyway, I don't give a fuck what people be doing. But it ain't got shit to do with me. I cannot help you. Nigga, that's what you going through. So, let's just start my story out with that, because I don't want nobody coming to my channel and being like, oh, she thinks she's too good and money has changed you. And yeah, the fuck it does elevate you, shit, but it ain't changed my experience and my thought process and shit. And I ain't got no money. I'm trying to make it. Okay, bitch got 3 kids. Ain't no money. Sorry and shit. So listen. Y'all know I keep it all the way real. Damn, that's where that wig brush was. Okay, so I keep it all the way real, right? I used to stay in the hood in Oklahoma in this place called 36 Apartments. And maybe I'll put a clip in of what the fuck they look like, or what they used to look like. But I used to stay in the hood in 36 apartments, and in these apartments, I did not know it was gang affiliated because I had never been on that side of town. That's the only time I lived on the east side of Oklahoma City. And I didn't know how hood it was, but it was free housing. So I was accepting it. I was going to school. I had 2 kids at the time and was pregnant with the other one, with the last one. Yes, that's right. You heard me say the last one. So I had this, my dad would help me finance this this Chevy Malibu. A gray Chevy Malibu. And my dad helped me get it. Because I had been doing work study at the school while I had kids. And he and my aunt would watch my kids while I was at school. So I moved into these apartments. And I moved in there with one of my friends, this girl named Jasmine that I met through my brother. And we both moved over there around the same time. She moved over there first. I think we were both on the list. And so I moved over there. That bitch was in for a motherfucking joyride. I had never moved where it was so much gang violence, like blatant gang violence. And it wasn't even gang violence, it was more so like territorial type shit. Because you know, here in America, that gang violence really has slowed down. Like gangs was in the 90s, and you know what I'm saying? So at this time, London was about, I want to say 7 years old, and Lawrence was 4. And like I said, they're all basically 3.5 years apart. They're little. LaDonna was in her baby seat, the littlest one. Lawrence was in his car seat. So, you know, there's a difference between the baby seat, and then there's a difference between the toddler seat. So, London's in the front seat. She was asleep. We all getting out of the car. And I felt real eerie when I pulled up to the complex. And when I say eerie, I was like, what is this feeling, this vibe I'm getting? I could feel heat in the back of my ears, like not on the inside, but I could feel heat right here. And I knew something was wrong. So I all had in my history over there. It's a lot of motherfuckers that done died back there, from basketball games to all kinds of shit. And I would see their spirits back there sometime. And I would also feel when people in the neighborhood had some weird shit going on, or you could just feel it in the air. And so when we pulled up, I get Lawrence out the car. I push up Badani's car seat and take it out the thing. London walking to the door, like we all walking like it's nothing. Next thing you know, I heard gunshots so close to me. I did not know if that was somebody playing with fireworks or if that was someone. My initial reaction was I had opened the door. London was standing at the door. Lawrence was following after. And Badani, I had her car seat. I walked to the door. I unlocked the door. I hear pew, pew, pew. And the next thing you know, you hear a car skirting past. And you hear pew, 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 pew. I'm like, oh my God. We get in the house. And my son runs. We had this ottoman that you could lift up, and it had an extension, and it could lift up. Not an ottoman, but a dining table or a living room table. You could lift it up, and it would sit there. But there was also holes on each side where you could put things, you know, from where you sit for the couch. It was in a pentagon shape, and you could lift it up. So as soon as my son heard that, I immediately picked my baby car seat, and I tell them, get low. And they were like, what? Like, London looked at me like, what? Lawrence ran underneath the table. I pulled London down, and I was covering over the baby seat. And all I seen was my son get under the table in those holes. Mind you, he's not even 7 years old, 6 years old, not even. He had enough, time to walk his little legs. He could walk his little legs in the house without me, carrying him on my hip or anything. I hovered over the baby seat. I told London, I pulled London down. He was closest to the table because when we first walked in, it was a little hallway. The stairs were to the left, and then the living room was right there. And the table was right there. And he got under that table. So, all that shit calmed down. We knew, we could hear the car driving off. When they drove off, we knew shit was about to die down or it would come back again. I know somebody had called the police. I didn't know if it was activity like that by the time we had gotten there already, or if it was, in the happening, in the heat of the moment. So, you notice when your child is very different when you see them do things like that compared to the other children their age. And I was like, wow, that's crazy that he already had natural warrior instincts of getting low, duck down. He already knew. And he's still like that to this day, for real. Like, even on his game, he's still like that. But we all get up, and I made sure everything was all right. You can hear the police pulling into the entrance. You can hear the sirens. It took them a good 10 minutes just to make it over there. But I don't know if they was waiting for things to die down or what, but it took them a good 10 minutes to get over there. I know it was 10 minutes because I was looking at the phone as I was getting ready to call 911 if I didn't hear any other, sirens or anything. So they pull up. I can hear their cars pull up. So we get up. I tell them, come on, it's all right. I hope you guys are okay. I'm going to find out what's going on. I'm not leaving, but I'm going to find out what's going on. I get up, go in the kitchen to see, because I knew that feeling that I got back behind her wasn't just no feeling that I got. So I get out in the kitchen. I get my phone ready. I remember what phone I had and everything. I had a Game Boy phone, a Game Boy case to that phone. And so get to the kitchen. It's a big ass fucking hole in that bitch right there by the window. And where the window is where the car was parked. You could see that window where the car was parked. It was a bullet hole right there. Our house was 2 houses away from the edge of the apartment building. The end of the apartment building. And that was where Breezeway was. So I get outside. I look out the window. I'm like, oh my God, my car. I get outside. The whole window is busted. The back windows are all busted out. Both of the windows busted out where my kids were sitting. The police come, they do a report. They're like, oh man, you might be able to get, your money for victim something with the police department. I'm like, man, look, I'm just glad we living. My kids was back there. Not even like a minute before all that shit happened. So when I wrote that card, dodge a bullet, that's what I meant when I meant dodge a bullet. And we left up out of those apartments. Not even 4 months after that. And I went and got me a house. Now, y'all know them deductibles with the insurance and the cars and shit. You know, I was like, man, goddamn, the windows cost as much as the motherfucking car does at this point. It's a transmission at this point. You know, and so we move out. I ended up getting a new car, ended up trading it in and getting a new car. But that was the most insane death experience that I had as far as something I couldn't control. Well, besides the gasoline and the shirt, luckily that did not, you know, explode like they thought it would. But in this moment, and that's not the only time, but at that moment when I realized the glass that was shattered and what it had did to my kids, I was internally in pain for the world and for what I experienced. Bullet holes going straight through the back seat and in my kitchen because some dusty ass nigga wanted to walk that way and somebody didn't like his ass. And those would have been my children's heads taken if it wasn't, had it not been time lapsed. Yeah. And I'll never forget that shit. That's why, it's another reason why I have a hard time trusting people. Bitch, don't come around me. I don't need no bad energy with your dusty ass. Bitch, I lived to tell another tale. And anytime somebody feel that some type of way about me, that's how I'll be feeling. And it don't even be PTSD. It be triggers of that motherfucker, the afterlife, and not only talk the afterlife, what happens to you when you dodge a bullet, how you would feel when it changes your world. And not only with death, but the brink of death. And that always being something consistent in your life, that shit gets fucking deep. That shit gets deep. Yes, it does. So don't let anybody ever tell you you can't hurt. Bitch, you don't know my hurt. Don't let nobody tell you you should move on, because they don't know what the fuck you've been through. So when people be like, why are you so aggressive, or why are you're so, like, you say what you want, that's because I dodged bullets. Literally. In my face. I would have been aggressive for years, minutes, dodging those bullets.